capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
They say, Lord South.
Everyone said the capital would be safe, but just to look at what happened.
All here? Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all. Good luck to you. We will seize Fan Castle and use it as a base to take Xiangyang. All forces advance and proceed with the plan.
So the tiger of Jiangdong is now a mere pawn of Yuan Shu. Intends to bring chaos to Qin. I shall hunt him here!
The enemy is barricaded within the castle, ready to fend us off. The wind blows from the east, and so will carry our fire arrows forth. All according to officer. Now, we wait until Lord Han Dong and Sun Si do as instructed.
I'll show you. Do not assume that the battlefield moves as you will it to. It is arrogance.
This territory experience is ours.
The talents to truly shine must be forward-thinking at all times.
I understand. Thank you.
Let's go. It's a vital role I've been given. How could I not be excited?
Taste, huh? So it begins. Now I am to wait until the signal is given.
The worst is behind us. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Attack them
Your skills,
The enemy officer
you're
has
definitely
been
special.
defeated. Let's go. Their movements are wrong. The frontal attack seems to be defensive. They must be the north.
We should head there.
Begin advancing!
This place is critical for this battle. I, Zhang Hu, shall make it ours.
Behold, you hounds of Liu Yao! This area is now mine! Maybe now they'll realize who they're up against. All right, let's wait until Zhou Yu gives the signal.
The battle seems to be intensifying. Where is the signal, Joyu?
Looking rough.
This is not working out. The trainer not enough.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to
The
fight
enemy officer
without complaint.
has been defeated.
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
Excellent timing. Do you mind lending me a hand?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Attack. The enemy officer has been defeated.
What's going on with Joyu? Where's the signal? Maybe I should move in.
Time to advance!
Bring them down.
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Take this. Tables turn. Counterattack.
Watch the master at work.
All my might!
Good eye. Do not
The
stop.
enemy officer
Getting through their
has been
defenses.
defeated.
Let's go.
Take this.
Look at Lord Swan Silk go. We should sell it to him and
officer has been defeated.
We must use this momentum to our advantage.
Let's enter the castle. Everyone follow me.
Gather our troops and halt their advance, whatever the cost. Do not let them roam free. Start the advance.
What? The situation in the west has shifted. Is it Sun Tzu? Do not assume that the battlefield moves as you will it to. Once again, Sun Tzu has defied my expectations. Then there's no sense hesitating. All forces! Assault Sun Castle! Now, advance! All my might! The enemy
Bolster
officer
our defenses.
has been
We
defeated.
cannot hand over this position. There we go.
Got this.
Looks like the enemy aren't pushovers.
The enemy officer
Reaching the castle
has
may
been defeated.
require some effort.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Take this.
One down. Many more to go.
Defeated the enemy officer.
Looking rough.
One down. Many more to go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Has changed
The enemy
the tide.
officer has been
Blink
defeated.
of an eye.
Then this is our chance. Begin our attack on the castle. Forward march!
Excellent timing. Would you mind lending me a hand?
Glistening with valor, I shall treasure
The enemy
spectacle.
officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Let's go.
dominate the enemy and secure this place.
Got this. Tails turn. I see it.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Don't think we'll give up this castle that easily. I shan't resist until I fall! The time is right! This will do it. An opening! This is a ferocious tune! Enough! No!
Well done. I couldn't do
Proper
it better
strategy
myself.
can overcome any obstacle.
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're strong. I must think of a way.
For the sake of Jin Province. Forward!
It's a relief to win my first battle. I must thank Sun Tzu, for his bravery was what brought about this victory. Thank you. I'm glad that you are beside me. I can see why Lord Huang Gai thinks highly of you. I hope you're willing to help us going forth.
Thanks, Yu. Everything worked out because of you. I don't know what I'd do without you around.
I could say the same for you. Your achievements always exceed my expectations. Perhaps I ought to try and learn a thing or two from you.
Seeing the young ones making their mark is so heartening, is it not?
Yes. They've all grown to be dependable. There is little I can teach them now.
They may show you promise, but they have not yet matured. They still need your guidance.
Indeed. Teaching them is a challenge. I am not certain that we would be up to the task without you, my lord. Do not worry. I don't intend to retire just yet. There is still a great deal I must do. For the sake of both the Han and my family.
What's the matter, Father? You called for me rather suddenly.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your recent accomplishments, sir. You did well.
It feels a bit strange hearing you say that. Anyway, as long as we keep working together, Liu Biao and Yuan Shao will have no hope of beating us. That said, I can hardly believe how persistent they're being. It's beyond desperation.
They are well aware that as a symbol of Imperial authority and legitimacy, the seal could be used to claim absolute power. I don't doubt that those who wish to use the seal to fulfill their greedy ambitions will continue to come after us.
So we'll be a target as long as we have the seal, even if we defeat Yuan Shao?
I suppose so. Yes.
Well, it isn't like that changes anything for us. We'll keep working together and protect it. Simple as that. Just leave it to me, Father. I won't let him touch anyone in our family.
Glad to hear that from my boy. Then I better work just as hard. We will need to think of a plan. A way to keep both the seal and our family safe.
Oh, it is you. Don't look so concerned. I was just thinking about something. Namely, what would I have done if I were Lord Sun Jian? It was Lord Chengpu who recommended that we protect the Imperial Seal, but ultimately, it was our Lord who made the decision. Back then, I thought that if the tiny trinket was only going to bring about war, that it was best to get rid of it. It just wasn't logical in my mind. Lord Sun Jian raised an army because he wanted to protect the Han and protect his own family. If our clan and the whole of Changsha ended up getting dragged into the conflict, it would have defeated the purpose. But our Lord knew that full well and chose the most difficult, most uncompromising path all the same. He is a man of incredible talent and courage. I once aimed to be the same as him, or even surpass him. But now I couldn't possibly catch up. Anyway, that is enough ruminating for me. It is time to focus. Surviving these upcoming battles will require every ounce of our strength. You will have a major part to play as well.
Sometimes, I can't help but marvel at my father.
What's this all of a sudden?
I suspect fate may have had a hand in him stumbling upon the Imperial Seal in Luoyang. But either way, he has driven Liu Biao to the brink almost single-handedly, as well as negotiated a favorable alliance with Yuan Shu. Even Yuan Shao is no match for him. Don't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If Lord Sun Jian does defeat Liu Biao and take over Jing Province, it is feasible that we could gain control of the entire land.
Now that would be something.
Although, whether Lord Sun Jian would wish to do so is another matter.
Huh? What's all that noise? Hey, what's going on? Has something happened?
Sir, there was a gust of wind, and it snapped the pole of Lord Sun Jian's flag.
Snapped the pole?
Oh. Well, such things can happen. I just hope the wind won't affect our advance.
Yes, I hope so too.
Lord Shangpu scolded me. Lord Hung Gai.
Be careful when you venture outside of the city. I've heard there are... A question for you. What is the Imperial...
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
Food's wonderful at my place. We use the freshest fish, after all.
Lord Shangpu scolded me. Lord Hung...
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
Food's wonderful at my place. We use the freshest... I don't have time to think about what's next. I'm just... Lord Handong is a regular...
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
Oh, it's you. Allow me to express my gratitude. Your help in that last battle was most valuable. You noticed. Can we talk? I want you to understand how I feel. Then please allow me to have a moment of your time. I have a long history with the Sun family. Sun Tzu and I grew up together, and I am proud to call him my close friend. He was reckless in his youth. One time he fell from an enormous tree and broke the stone wall surrounding a villager's house. Another time, he ran away into the mountains during his lessons, and we later found him fighting a wild boar. And once, ignoring my warnings, he ate a wild mushroom he'd never seen before and swore it was delicious even as he turned green. I was always there to deal with the aftermath of all his unpredictable actions. A hassle. I wouldn't put it like that. I wouldn't trade those times for the world. Thanks to those times, even now, I feel able to respond to unthinkable situations. Then, the other day, I faced my first battle alongside him, and I was full of confidence. It was, well, you know how it went. Sun Tzu was in his element on the battlefield. No one could stop him. No one could keep up with him. I'm glad you don't feel pity for me. Everyone else seems to. But I'm the one who feels lucky to be with my friend. I plan to serve as Wu's strategist, not to keep Sun Tzu in check, but so that he can fulfill his potential. If you liked what you saw of us in the last battle, I hope we'll be able to count on you in the future, too. And aside from that, I'm interested in you personally. I hope to hear more of your story sometime. I feel our fates are intertwined. Until we meet again.
Everyone said the capital would be safe, but just to look at what happened.
An opening. Ready yourselves. Our efforts from here on out are absolutely essential.
Racing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Hunter.
All those rumors about that mysterious...
Well.
All here?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen.
Good luck to you. Biao's stronghold, Shangyang. Brave tigers, go and rend the enemy with your claws and fangs. Dominate them with your spirit, and push on to victory.
Now's the time. I'll open up the path to Shangyang. Let's go. Follow me.
Sir and the others are surely capable of leading the main army. Huang Gai, you will advance our front line.
Understood, my lord. Leading the charge reminds me of when we first took up arms.
Opening. Whoa. Turn the tables.
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Nice going. Keep it up.
Let's give it to them.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn you, wild beasts of Jiangdong. I will tolerate your prowling no longer. Archers, get information! Rain arrows upon them, and hunt down every last one of them! Now, archers! Shoot! Shoot every last arrow you have! You will not pass! If you are thinking of forcing your way in, then you had best be prepared to lay down your lives! This is a arrows! This is bad. We have no cover. What about this?
What should we do?
Shangxiang, everyone! Damn it! I should not have ceded command of
The
the
enemy
main
officer
force.
has been
Let
defeated.
us go, Huang Gai. We will cut down all in our path.
Understood. Let us hurry and hope for their safety.
Let's go.
Truly like a tiger. Do not confront them unnecessarily.
The enemy officer
Fall back
has
before
been
you get
defeated.
ripped apart!
So they retreated. Huang Zu was the guardian of Fan Castle, wasn't he?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must have been Father's doing. That was rough, but we haven't been beaten yet. Time to regroup.
Well done. You performed admirably.
Wang Zu's archers are a concern. If they take the high ground, who knows what could happen.
But we must quickly go and support Si's forces. They must have taken a beating from that attack.
Then I shall go to their aid.
Very well. I will take care of Huang Zu. Huang Gai, take care of my family for me. Forward march!
Listen there.
Now,
It's not quite going our way.
Perhaps the enemy officer has been defeated.
is Huang Zu still yet to be found? Fog. This is...
Just as I thought. Go! Now it is our turn to hunt the tiger!
an ambush!
I know your weakness, Sun Jian. Your affection for your family.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
paces ahead. If archers are weak, then we. No.
Rough. My lord! Oh no! What have I done? I should have been the one to go after Huang Tzu. An opening!
Whoa. Here we go. Do not falter. Press on. Look for the origin of the arrows. That is where the enemy stands.
All my might! Damn! Rough fought. Grit. We may be pushed back. Louis Gong, you take command of the archers. I will get reinforcements to finish Sun Jian for good!
One guy. You truly intend to save Sun Jian. He has everything you wish for. Charisma, courage, the rank of governor.
All my might. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Jealous that it drives you mad. Do you not wish that he would disappear? What?
Let's go.
What is happening?
Leave behind only a handful of men. Everyone else go and attack Sun Jian. We must take him down here!
Begin the advance. I must head to my lord's side, not be swayed by some hallucinations.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go.
Formidable. But the tiger of Xiangdong will not be slain so easily.
Guardian of peace, beware. Before you is a twisted mirage. Destroy it, or it may destroy you. If there is something you wish to accomplish, then brace yourself and face it.
Let's go.
How can he still be alive? Damn it! Do anything you can! Just take him out!
Sacred Bird protect us.
How can he still be alive? Damn it! Do anything you can! Just take him out!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here!
Your skills, you're definitely special.
Lord Sun Jian, are you safe? Don't push yourself. You okay? That hurts. Hey, easy. Let me help you.
Looks like we made it through somehow. Oh, so you've come as well.
Reporting! Urgent message! Where can I find Lord Sun Tzu? Lord Sun Jian! He has been killed! Ambushed by the enemy officer Huang Zu!
What? No. That...
Sun Tzu, hold yourself together. What is it
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, I know. I gotta take over for father. We'll retreat! All forces, fall back!
Huang Su has done it. This is good. Now we can finish this. Kill Sun Tzu.
Begin advance!
How could I let this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get ready to be brought down!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
It cannot be true. Father cannot be gone.
Let's go.
If only I were wiser, we could have avoided this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down.
An opening. Sacred Bird protection. An opening.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now. Let's go.
My strength is not enough.
We cannot let the men see us falter. There'll be time enough for remorse after the battle.
You won't escape that easily. Not with us here.
officer has been defeated.
I'll give this all my passion. All my might. Let's get serious. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them.
All my might.
Looking rough. An opening.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Opening. One down. Many more to go.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
This is how you do it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't forget this.
Let's go.
You dare to come out here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
Looking rough. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
How did it come to this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Bear witness to my passion. This is how you do it.
An opening. All my might.
been defeated.
I'll give this all my natural life. Let's get serious. This will do it. Got this. All my might.
End this.
An opening. This'll do. Now, how's this? All my might. Let's get serious. Got this.
Struggling out here.
I'll end this.
I see you. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This will do it. An opening. Got this. Hunter down.
I'll end this.
Bear witness to my power.
If we pull back here, we should be safe. Order a retreat.
Lord Sun Jian.
I still cannot believe that he's dead. Damn it! How are we going to tell everyone in Changsha?
We should have protected him with our lives. This is my failure, an irreparable one at that.
No. What's happened has happened. There's no changing that. Rather than weep or mourn, we had better spend this time thinking about what to do next.
Lord Sunsa, our options are limited. The best path may be to make peace with Liu Biao and return to Changsha.
Yes. We gain nothing from staying here any longer. But can we be sure that Liu Biao would agree to talk?
His army must have taken a beating thanks to Lord Sun Jian. I am sure they would welcome peace.
Seems like a waste given how far we've come. But I see no other way. So assuming Liu Biao accepts, our problem will be Yuan Shao and Yuan Shu. What about them?
They will use everything at their disposal to claim the Imperial Seal for themselves. And we cannot evade them indefinitely.
But now that he is no longer with us, won't it be difficult for us to stay our course?
There's no way around it. We will need to grit our teeth for a while, but I know we can bear these hardships together.
Of course.
Good. Then Changpu, bring a messenger in. And Handang, go to Xuan and the others. I want you to work with Huang Gai and get us ready to move out. I don't know what Yuan Shao might do if we dawdle for too long. And I want to bring Father home as soon as I can. Father... What am I supposed to do now?
I was unsure whether I should tell you this, but I intend to leave the Sun clan for a time. And I think you should do so as well. Having lost our leader, the Sun clan may now be forced to seek protection from another faction. If we do, it'll be vital for the clan to have support on the outside. I believe you and I should take on that role and leave internal affairs to the others. For now, we should keep our distance and keep an eye on the situation. Then please, do everything you can to help them, and I will do the same to the best of my ability. We must take the necessary steps to ride out this storm. So for the sake of Sun Ce and the entire Sun clan, please help us.
Good to see you, Zintluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zuluan. The place where I first met you, Zuluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever. I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks. After all the work I put in to open this shop.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till. They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances.
There's not a soul alive that has...
Hey, I really want some meat next. I'd like you to order it for me, though. I just know they'll forget or make a mistake if I order. Oh, and order whatever you want for yourself, too, okay? I've come here to ask you a favor, after all. Right. Having fought together so many times, I trust you. That's why I've come to you with this. After what happened to Lord Sun Jian, we've all got to give Lord Xuan Ce our fullest support now. But both Huang Gai and Lord Cheng Pu seem tense about something. Maybe I'm blowing things out of proportion, but I trust my intuition. So, that's why I thought I'd come up with some ideas. You know, we're pretty similar, you and I. Is it really so incomprehensible? Not standing out. That's where we're similar, wouldn't you say? Though I imagine with you, that's something gained through specialized training. We might differ on the details, but that hardly matters here. I'd like you to support Wu from the shadows and keep it safe from danger, as I have been doing all this time. Zhou Yu, Lord Cheng Pu, Wang Gai. They're all rather flashy, are they not? One poor move and they'll soon have Yuan Shu's eyes on them. And so, now it's your turn. Quietly, though. So now you can eat and drink to your heart's content. If I treat you to that, it'll be hard to turn me down, right? I'll really be counting on you once you're ready. Since I believe you understand what's required. Hey!
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
Things are going well enough around here. It helps to have support from the powerful house.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this.
Gotta be quicker than this. Counting on you.
There we go. All my might. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. We go.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take that! An open Take this! Looking rough. Take this!
Obliterate you!
Let's get serious. Take this. Take this. Time to act. Looking rough. Take this. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. his eyes, have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilwan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Zilwan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Zilwan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Zilwan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and Huh, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juha, Bailuan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan. One of the best. My father, he taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Juha, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.